Watch it, guys. Yeah?
Did you know hyenas have a bite force stronger than a lion? And yet they often end up fighting to steal from each other? In the African wilderness, these two apex rivals have been at war for millions of years. And when their paths cross, the savanna becomes a battleground. Get ready to witness the most incredible, brutal, and strategic fights between lions and hyenas ever caught on camera. In this video, 3 hyenas are feeding on a dead hippo, unaware they've strayed deep into lion territory.
Guys, you don't understand what we just found. This is... These are hyenas. Watch it,
A
guys.
massive male lion charges without warning. Hyenas depend on numbers for safety, but when caught alone, they're no match for a male lion that... In the wild, food is important, but survival often depends on something even more decisive, knowing who controls the land. A lone male lion stands his ground as more than 30 hyenas surround him, and he doesn't flinch. A full-grown male can weigh over 500 pounds, far heavier than any single hyena. But in the wild, numbers always matter. Most of the clan keeps its distance until one hyena steps too close. The clan surges in, but the message is already sent. After a tense standoff, the lion walks away, possibly injured, but undeniably dominant.
So now they're running away from him.
There's another one.
In this clip, a lioness finds herself surrounded after wandering into hyena territory. The pack closes in, circling her and using sheer numbers to test her resolve. Alone, a lioness lacks the size and raw power of a full-grown male, making situations like this extremely dangerous. But everything changes in seconds. Lions depend on unity, and when backup suddenly arrives, the balance of power shifts instantly. Even the boldest hyenas know when the risk is no longer worth it, and they retreat. This male lion caught a hyena trying to steal his kill, and immediately began mauling it. But just in time, the hyena's clan arrived, attacking and distracting the lion to save their injured member. Thanks to that teamwork, the wounded hyena managed to escape what would have been an almost certain death. These cheetahs had just brought down fresh prey after a successful hunt, but their challenge was far from over. Moments later, 2 hyenas moved in, trying to steal the meal. Hyenas know cheetahs tire quickly after a sprint, and they often use this moment to take over the carcass. As the hyenas were busy tearing into the kill, a male lion appeared on the horizon and began closing in. In the end, the lion claimed the kill with almost no effort. This poor hyena family was suddenly spotted and ambushed by a male lion. The adults, caught off guard, managed to escape, but the young ones had no chance. One hyena cub was captured, and what followed was a brutal display of dominance. This hyena is caught off guard after wandering into a male lion's territory. The lion reacts instantly. Within seconds, a second male joins in, leaving the hyena with no escape. Fleeing from two adult male lions is nearly impossible, not just for a hyena, but even for another lion. While hyenas depend on numbers to dominate, a single male lion has the size, strength, and killing power to overwhelm most rivals. For this hyena, the encounter ends with no chance of survival. This pack of hyenas thinks they've struck gold after stealing a buffalo carcass from a lone lioness. But the celebration is short-lived.
Vultures dancing about it.
Hyenas rely heavily on numbers and intimidation, but that advantage disappears when lions arrive in force. Once outnumbered and suddenly outmatched, panic sets in. The hyenas scatter in all directions, abandoning the carcass without a fight. The lions reclaim their kill and settle in for the feast. This angry male lion had caught a young hyena cub and unleashed all his frustration on it. Sensing danger, the hyenas rushed in, attacking and distracting the lion in a desperate attempt to save the youngster. But male lions are incredibly dangerous. In close combat, can easily fatal to smaller predators. With the male lion still agitated, the entire hyena clan is forced to keep their distance, because challenging an enraged adult male can lead to even more casualties. A male lion ambushes a trespassing hyena and decides to teach it a brutal lesson. The hyena fights desperately to break free, but things only get worse when a second male joins in. Hyenas rely on speed and agility to escape danger. But once a lion gets a firm grip, the odds drop dramatically. In the end, The male lion seizes the hyena and drags it away. This unlucky hyena is caught by a male lion after accidentally wandering into his territory. The lion is furious, and he doesn't make things easy. Despite the hyena's desperate struggle, it can't break free. Tragically, the lion delivers a final crushing bite, leaving the hyena fatally wounded. This male lion spots two trespassing hyenas inside his territory and decides to deliver a brutal warning. One hyena manages to flee at the last second, but the other isn't so fortunate. Caught in the lion's crushing grip, the hyena struggles helplessly while its companion watches from a distance, knowing that stepping in would mean certain death. Two lionesses spotted a pair of hyena cubs sunbathing near their den and decided to sneak up on them. One lioness launched a sudden attack, but the cubs reacted just in time, sprinting back into the den. Hyena dens are designed for survival. The entrances are extremely narrow, often only wide enough for cubs to pass through. This male lion spots two hyenas trespassing in his territory and immediately begins stalking them for an ambush. Without hesitation, the lion explodes into full speed. Adult males can reach up to 50 kilometers per hour in short bursts, and he grabs one of the hyenas. For a moment, the hyenas struggle and manage to break free, but a male lion doesn't forgive easily. He quickly catches up again, and what follows is a nightmare the hyena won't forget. This limping hyena was casually strolling along the road after drinking from the dam, but it was moments away from a brutal surprise. Even with a limp, a spotted hyena can still reach speeds of up to 37 miles per hour. Startled by the attack, the hyena spun around and sprinted straight back toward the dam. Luckily, it managed to escape just in time. This lioness had just secured her kill when a pack of greedy hyenas closed in, hoping to snatch it away. But she refuses to let go. After several tense moments, the hyenas manage to snatch a few scraps before finally retreating. A lioness is quietly drinking at a waterhole when a pack of hyenas suddenly appears and launches an attack. She does the right thing, staying low and completely still. If she had tried to run, the hyenas could have chased her down. Lions are powerful, but a single female is vulnerable against a coordinated hyena clan. Thankfully, before the situation turns deadly, a herd of elephants approaches. This time, luck and timing are on the lioness's side. This footage shows a male lion seizing a trespassing hyena and trying to suffocate it as a harsh territorial warning. Male lions often deliver these brutal lessons to intruding hyenas, using their superior size, weight, and jaw strength to establish dominance without always killing. Fortunately for this hyena, the lion stops short of delivering the final blow, leaving it severely injured but alive. This young male lion tries to eat as much as he can from a fresh kill, while a pack of hyenas circles around him, waiting for their chance to steal it. He tries to defend the carcass, but the odds are stacked against him. Despite his strength, the young male is eventually overwhelmed by their numbers and relentless pressure. With no support from his pride, he's forced to retreat, leaving the kill behind. These greedy hyenas think they've hit the jackpot, feeding on a carcass left behind by lions. But their luck runs out fast as a male lion appears. The moment he shows up, the hyenas scatter instantly. Even a full clan knows better than to challenge a dominant male. For scavengers, survival depends on timing, and this time, they pushed their luck too far. These two male lions have just caught a trespassing hyena, and one of them is about to deliver a brutal lesson. For the hyena, this encounter is turning into a nightmare, one that few scavengers ever walk away from when a full-grown male lion decides to strike. While patrolling their territory, these two male lions suddenly spot hyenas near a den and move in fast. Tragically, one hyena cub fails to retreat in time and is caught within seconds. Lion attacks are one of the primary causes of hyena cub mortality, especially when cubs wander even a few meters beyond the den entrance. Sadly, the cub doesn't survive the ambush. This video shows a pack of hyenas feeding on a carcass, likely the leftovers of a lion kill. But suddenly, a dominant male lion charges in. Moments later, the pack regroups and surrounds him, desperate to save their trapped companion. Hyenas have one of the strongest social bonds among predators, and they rarely abandon a clan member. After several risky attempts, they finally manage to pull the injured hyena free. A male lion strolls calmly down the road until he spots sudden movement ahead. In an instant, he launches into a full sprint straight toward two hyenas. One manages to escape, but the cub isn't fast enough.
They got both. They got both.
Hyena cubs, with softer bone density and slower reaction times, stand almost no chance once caught. Moments like this reveal just how calculated and deadly a male lion becomes when defending his territory. A pack of hyenas has just taken down a zebra when a lioness moves in, attempting to steal the kill. But hyenas rarely give up food without a fight. As the standoff intensifies, everything changes when a male lion suddenly charges in from the distance. Hyenas understand this risk well. Even large, confident clans know when a fight isn't worth the cost. These greedy hyenas think they've hit the jackpot when they find an unguarded zebra carcass. But nearby, a lioness is watching, and she has no intention of giving it up. Without warning, she explodes from cover, charging straight at them and sending the hyenas into instant panic. Realizing the risk, the hyenas retreat just in time, escaping with their lives. A lone male lion walks straight into the center of a hyena clan more than 20 strong. The lion stands his ground. This lone hyena makes the worst mistake of its life by walking straight into lion territory. The pride reacts instantly, surrounding the intruder as claws and teeth come crashing in from all sides. Hyenas are incredibly resilient animals, with thick skin, powerful jaws, and a pain tolerance that allows some to endure injuries that would kill others. It looks like the end. But against all odds, the hyena survives. This pride of lions is attempting to bring down a young buffalo, but the mother refuses to surrender. Each time a lion gets close, she charges at full speed, swinging her horns with deadly precision. And she isn't alone for long. Within seconds, more members of the herd rush in, forming a moving wall of muscle and horns. Overwhelmed by sheer size and numbers, the lions finally back off. This video captures a male lion sprinting at full speed and taking down a wild dog in a single, devastating strike. Lions can reach up to 50 miles per hour in short bursts, and when they commit to a charge, there's almost no escaping. Within seconds, the rest of the wild dog pack rushes in, trying to distract the lion and rescue their teammate. As you can see, the lion never loosens his grip. The remaining dogs keep their distance, knowing one wrong step could cost them their lives.
Yeah, I'm checking him now.
This unlucky giraffe is ambushed by a pride of lions while feeding. It struggles to break free as several lions bite its tail and clamp onto its back legs. Giraffes may stand nearly 6 meters tall. A single misstep can be fatal. In a desperate attempt to escape, it slips, loses footing, and crashes to the ground. Once a giraffe is down, the hunt ends fast. Lions simply overpower it with sheer weight and numbers. This male lion spots a lone young hippo and decides to launch an ambush. The moment the lion bursts out, the hippo spins around and fights desperately for its life. But a young hippo stands little chance against a fully grown male lion. Adult male lions can weigh over 190 kilograms and deliver a bite strong enough to crush bone, while young hippos still lack the strength and thick defensive hide of adults. In a one-on-one encounter like this, the outcome is almost inevitable. A pride of lions surrounds a lone buffalo. Instantly, the buffalo fights back. It knows this is a life or death moment. Some lions target its legs, a common tactic to destabilize large prey and force it off balance. For a while, this buffalo holds them off, but lions are strategic group hunters. They take turns attacking, conserving energy while slowly draining their opponent's strength. Eventually, the buffalo begins to weaken, and on the savanna, once a buffalo's legs fail, the battle is almost always decided. This crocodile is stranded on land, surrounded by a hungry lion pride. The croc tries to defend itself, hissing and snapping, even attempting a desperate escape. But it's too late. The lions leap onto its back, biting and using their full body weight to pin it down. Overwhelmed and unable to retreat to the water, the crocodile is finally brought down, becoming a hard-earned meal for the entire pride. A massive crocodile wanders a little too close to a pride of lions. It may have been hoping to steal a bite. The carcass just off to the right is an easy temptation. But lions don't share, especially not with crocodiles. More lions close in, surrounding the reptile from every angle. Crocodiles can deliver one of the strongest bite forces on Earth, but on land, they lose much of their speed and stability. The croc tries to hold its ground, but with multiple lions pressuring from all sides, it's forced to retreat. A male lion lies hidden beneath a fallen tree, waiting in complete silence for a buffalo herd to pass. When the animals briefly drop their guard, he launches his attack with explosive speed. He latches onto a buffalo and uses a classic lion technique, clamping down on the throat to cut off airflow. Lions cannot overpower such strength through force alone. Controlling the airway is the only reliable way to bring a buffalo down.
Other Ngala joint now, Nyari is down on the ground.
A lioness is hiding in the bushes, likely resting or waiting for the perfect moment to hunt. But when two male cheetahs wander too close, everything changes. One cheetah reacts not fast enough. Cheetahs can hit 100 kilometers per hour in just a few seconds, but only if they see the danger early. The lioness reaches him, grabs him, and the attack turns fatal. This lioness rushes in and attempts to catch a baboon, but the hunt instantly goes off script. Instead of fleeing, the baboon fights back with surprising aggression, even chasing the lioness each time she tries to close in. Moments later, more lions from the pride arrive, tightening the circle around the lone baboon, outnumbered and exhausted. It has no escape route left. This footage captures two male lions locked in a violent, full-force battle, almost certainly over territory or dominance inside the pride. Male lion fights can last several minutes, and even a short confrontation can cause deep punctures, torn muscles, or fractured bones. Many battles leave permanent scars, and some males never fully recover. One lion finally retreats. The victor remains, bleeding, exhausted, but still standing. Three wild dogs are resting, possibly feeding, when a lioness suddenly bursts out of the grass. She grabs one dog instantly. It struggles to break free, but against a lioness, the chances of escape are almost zero. But here's the incredible part. The other dogs don't run. Instead of fleeing, they circle back, barking and snapping to confuse the lioness. And surprisingly, it works. She hesitates for just a moment, loosens her grip, and the pack escapes together. A leopard stands guard, almost certainly protecting her hidden cubs nearby. Suddenly, a lioness charges in, and a violent clash erupts.
Oh, I don't like this. Can you scare them?
A lioness can weigh nearly twice as much, and in a head-on fight, the leopard has almost no chance. By drawing the lioness away, the mother increases the chances that her cubs remain undetected in the thick undergrowth. A stranded crocodile finds itself cornered and attacked by a pride of hungry lions. Out of water, the croc loses nearly all of its advantage. The lions overwhelm it quickly. Even a large crocodile can barely move, while lions can burst up to 80 kilometers per hour in short sprints, with no escape route and no chance to defend itself. the crocodile is eventually killed, becoming a hard-earned meal for the entire pride. Lions don't only hunt for food, they also kill other predators, like leopards and cheetahs, to protect their territory. This behavior is about removing rivals and keeping their cubs safe. For a leopard caught on the ground, escape is rare. Lions are bigger, stronger, and faster in close combat, giving them a clear advantage whenever a fight breaks out.
Can you scare them?
A lone leopard is surrounded by a pride of nearly 12 lions. Once cornered, the lions strike with full force, and the leopard desperately searches for any escape route. Strangely, the lions don't kill it immediately. Instead, they toy with it, circling, swiping, and dragging the moment out.
You're not the kill I wanted to show you, folks.
Outnumbered and completely overpowered, the leopard eventually succumbs to its injuries. This video shows just how intense a dominance fight between two male lions can be. They collide with full force, neither willing to back down. The larger male quickly gains the upper hand, slamming the younger one to the ground again and again. But the younger lion refuses to surrender. By the end, both lions are exhausted, panting, limping, and finally breaking off the fight. This video captures a brutal clash between two male lions, almost certainly fighting for dominance. Male lions often battle to take over a pride or defend their status, and these confrontations can turn deadly. A single strike from a male lion can generate enough force to break ribs or dislocate shoulders, which is why these fights rarely stay clean. Eventually, the challenger retreats and fades into the distance. The remaining male wins, but victory in the lion world always comes at a cost. In this video, a pride of lions prepares to hunt a herd of zebras. The lions fan out silently, using cover, patience, and coordinated positioning to set up the perfect ambush. But when the herd scatters, everything changes. One unlucky zebra becomes isolated, the exact moment lions wait for. Even though the zebra kicks and fights with all its strength, once several lions latch on, escape becomes nearly impossible. Filmed in Karnataka, India. This footage shows a tiger preparing to hunt a herd of deer, using a shallow ditch as cover. The predator stays completely hidden, waiting patiently for the right moment. Then, without warning, the tiger explodes forward with incredible speed and power, catching one unlucky deer almost instantly. With the kill secured, the tiger drags its catch into dense cover to feed undisturbed because in the wild, protecting a meal is just as important as making the kill. This tiger lies hidden, silently preparing to ambush a deer just a short distance away. When the moment is right, it explodes forward with sudden speed, catching the deer within seconds. At such close range, the prey has no time to react or escape. Tigers rely on stealth and short, powerful sprints to secure their kills, often ending a hunt in just a few seconds once they strike. These male impalas are locked in a fierce battle, crashing horns as they fight for mating rights. But in the heat of competition, their focus is completely elsewhere, making them dangerously vulnerable.
That barking noise.
Out of nowhere, a lioness launches her attack.
Oh my god, I've got this on video.
In seconds, she clamps onto its throat, using a precise, suffocating bite to end the struggle. For the impala, dropping its guard even for a moment turns a battle for dominance into a fatal mistake. This lioness successfully ambushes a zebra and holds on as it struggles desperately to escape. Just in time, a second lioness rushes in to help. Working together, they quickly overpower the zebra and secure the kill. Lions often depend on teamwork when tackling large or dangerous prey. And this coordinated attack provides a much-needed meal for the entire pride. This leopardess tests her luck after spotting a nearby herd of gazelles. She drops low and creeps silently through the tall grass, using cover to stay completely hidden. Gazelles rely heavily on vision, and as long as the predator remains concealed, they sense nothing. Without warning, the leopardess explodes from the grass and targets the closest gazelle. With an ambush this sudden, the prey has almost no time to react. After the kill, the leopardess drags the carcass back through the bushes to a safer spot, away from scavengers. This sneaky leopard hid silently in a tree, waiting to ambush its unsuspecting prey, which had no idea it was being watched. As the impala wandered closer to the base of the tree, the leopard suddenly leaped down and landed directly on its target. Interestingly, a group of nearby baboons appeared agitated by the scene. Some even seemed to try helping the impala, but quickly backed off, possibly startled by the leopard's aggression. After a midday rest, this coalition of cheetahs decides to test their luck on a herd of wildebeests. One male launches the chase, accelerating with explosive speed and quickly gaining control of a single target. Moments later, several others rush in to assist. The wildebeest fights desperately, but against a coordinated coalition of 5. Escape becomes nearly impossible. In the end, the combined effort pays off. The wildebeest is brought down, and the cheetahs settle in to enjoy a hard-earned feast. While resting at midday, this lioness spots a young zebra nearby and decides to hunt. She moves in slowly and silently, keeping her body low to avoid detection. In a sudden burst, she launches and quickly catches the foal. Young zebras lack the strength and coordination to outrun a predator. The lioness secures her meal and begins to feed another moment, where instinct and timing determine survival in the wild. A stealthy leopard creeps toward a nearby herd of resting wildebeests, staying low and moving with deliberate care. Without warning, the leopard explodes from cover and grabs one unsuspecting wildebeest. Despite a brief struggle, the big cat clamps down on the throat and suffocates its prey, an efficient method that limits injury. The leopard then drags the carcass to a secluded spot, keeping it hidden from larger predators and scavengers. This baby buffalo has been separated from the herd, even though the others are less than half a mile away. But the calf is simply too young and weak to keep up. It doesn't take long before a male lion spots the opportunity and begins to move in. Male lions patrol constantly and are quick to exploit isolated prey. In a sudden burst, he lunges forward and seizes the calf. For young buffalo, isolation is often fatal. What follows is inevitable, and a much-needed meal for the male lion. These two lions spot a buffalo and make an attempt to bring it down, but the situation quickly reverses when the buffalo charges straight at them. The lioness moves in, testing the prey, while the male hangs back, showing little urgency to fully commit. It appears this isn't a full-scale hunt. Lions that are already fed will sometimes probe large prey without taking serious risks. Holding its ground, the buffalo fights back aggressively, forcing the lions to retreat. A coalition of cheetahs is resting when they suddenly spot a jackal nearby and move to drive it off. The unlucky jackal is knocked around in an unusually aggressive encounter. While cheetahs are generally less confrontational than other big cats, they show little tolerance for jackals, which frequently steal kills and threaten cubs, much like how lions react to hyenas. Fortunately, the jackal manages to slip into thick bushes and escape. This leopardess is a truly patient hunter, choosing the perfect ambush spot and waiting quietly for a herd of impalas to come close. Instead of launching a quick rush, she remains still, waiting for the ideal moment to strike. Her coat's color and rosette patterns blend seamlessly with the dry grass and dappled light, making her nearly invisible to the impalas. As one impala strays closer, the leopardess explodes into action.
Got him. She'll drag it either, I think, because it's a...
Ultimately, the stealthy predator drags her prize into cover, securing a valuable meal, possibly for her cubs.
mongoose.
Yeah.
A dwarf mongoose unexpectedly crosses paths with a massive black mamba and boldly toys with it.
Oh my god, look at this one.
While mongooses are skilled snake hunters, facing a black mamba alone is extremely risky, especially for the smallest mongoose species. Dwarf mongooses usually rely on group defense, not solo attacks.
It's gonna hit its tail again, it did it again.
After a few bold moves, the standoff cools down.
I think they might have given up now.
It depends if the snake is.
A massive black cobra targets a smaller mongoose, expecting an easy kill, but the tables turn fast. The cobra strikes again and again, but the mongoose dodges with ease and lands a crushing blow to the head. With lightning reflexes and brutal technique, it uses a deadly mix of moves, like a headlock and even a death roll. The final outcome isn't clear, but one thing is, the mongoose has the upper hand. While searching for food, this mongoose gets lucky. It spots a black mamba. To take down the deadly snake, it circles carefully, testing the mamba's defense. The mamba strikes again and again, but the mongoose dodges every blow with lightning-fast reflexes.
Try and do is grab it behind the head.
You got it, you got it.
Thanks to its agility and partial resistance to venom, it lands a crushing bite to the head. As the mamba lies paralyzed, the mongoose drags it away to feast. This epic battle unfolds as a mongoose hunts a cobra for its next meal. The cobra strikes in defiance, but the mongoose counters with speed and aggression. Instead of targeting the body, it aims straight for the head, the fastest way to disable a venomous snake. Mongooses rely on agility, precision, and partial venom resistance to survive these encounters. After an intense clash, the exhausted cobra finds a brief opening and narrowly escapes. This footage captures a fierce battle as a mongoose takes on a cobra. The snake strikes again and again, but the mongoose dodges each attack with lightning-fast reflexes. Then, one precise strike to the head. Mongooses instinctively target the head to neutralize venomous snakes quickly. Overpowered and motionless, the cobra becomes the mongoose's next meal. This spitting cobra is spotted near a mongoose den, and that spells trouble. Sensing the threat, the mongooses quickly surround it, launching a coordinated intimidation display in defense. The cobra spits venom, aiming to blind. Spitting cobras can eject venom up to 8 feet, but it's only effective if it hits the eyes. The mongooses stand firm when the snake tries to retreat. They strike as one, overpowering and tearing it apart for dinner. While foraging for food, this mongoose unexpectedly comes face to face with a massive cobra. At first, it stays calm, but when the snake strikes, the mongoose reacts instantly. The fight escalates fast. Mongooses have partial immunity to venom, thanks to specialized receptors that block toxins, so even when bitten, they rarely die. The cobra tries to dominate, but is soon overwhelmed. Luckily, it breaks free and escapes with its life.